Hey guys, Tyler from Allstar Airsoft bringing a video on the Thunderbee Airsoft grenade. Now if you're new to Airsoft, you're probably asking yourself, why do they have a grenade? Now, this is a Thunderbee, so it is made by Valken, and it is a CO2 powered grenade that is basically used as a distraction device. So you're going to throw it in a room, it's going to scare the crap out of people, and you're probably going to be able to rack up some kills just because they're scared and are not expecting it, and it's a very, very good way to clear rooms, and just a really good way to intimidate everyone on the field. So the Thunderbee I'm actually looking at today is the starter pack, and this one comes with a core, which is the grenade itself, as well as 3 shells. Now when the Thunderbee Airsoft grenade goes off, your shell is going to fill with the CO2 that is released whenever you pull the hammer and the spoon itself hits the top of the CO2. It's a really complex process, I guess, to explain, but the CO2 is going to fill up inside of this grenade, and eventually it's going to get too much CO2 in it and it's going to explode. So these grenades are useless after your CO2 has went off. They're not reusable, so you're going to have to buy shells, but they're relatively inexpensive and you can buy packs of 12 for fairly cheap. Now, the starter pack does come with 3 shells, so it does come with a standard pineapple style grenade, as well as a very realistic looking shell itself. This one is actually black and gray, and it does have the end caps, which is supposed to make your CO2 swell up for even longer, so it's a bigger explosion. And it also comes with a standard black shell. Now, with all this, you also get your main core right here. This is what actually powers the grenade itself. So this is completely reusable. You can use it however many times, basically until it breaks. These things have lasted a pretty long time from what I've seen, and considering they're thrown around and, you know, getting beat up constantly, it's actually a very, very reliable system. Now, like I said before, with these CO2 grenades, you're going to put a CO2 cartridge in this cylinder right here. It'll screw on this end to the spoon itself, and the CO2 cartridge is going to go in the cylinder. So you take off this cap right here, slide your CO2 in face first, and your system is ready to go. Now, whenever you're getting ready to throw it, you're going to make sure that this spoon is pulled up and the hammer itself is pulled back, and then your pin will slide in there. This actually comes with 2 pins, so just in case you lose one, you're gonna have a backup. You're not gonna be sticking, you know, whatever in there. I've seen lots of people stick like wire or just random pieces of metal in there, and really it's just not a very safe thing to do, just because it could go off, and you don't want that to happen while you're standing in a briefing room or in the team room or outside, or even if it's just in your bag or something. So make sure you use a proper pin and stay safe. Now, like I said, these grenades are CO2 powered, so it's going to go in here. You're going to let this go, the hammer is going to fly forward, and it's going to hit a hole in the CO2 cartridge. So every time you use it, you're going to have to use a new CO2 cartridge and a new shell. Now, this is a very reliable system. It's very cool, and it's a lot different than what you would normally see on the field. A lot of newer players have no clue what this thing is, and they're absolutely terrified. Really, it's nothing to be scared about. It's just going to make you deaf for a few seconds because it's so loud. But eventually I'm going to do a sound test on one of these things, and I will show you guys just how loud they are and how effective they are. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little overview of the Thunderbee Airsoft grenade. I wanted to give a little insight to it because a lot of people have asked me about it. So, thank you guys for watching this video on the Thunderbee. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe for more if you enjoy seeing videos made by me. So, thank you guys for watching this video. This is Tyler from Allstar Airsoft, signing out.